Hi everyone, it's Robin Shea here, and I'm coming at you from the beautiful Dale Hollow Lake in Kentucky, and of course I think Dale Hollow also feeds over into Tennessee. This is the evening post for day 5 of Before the Fork, the 28-day experience. I hope everyone had a wonderful Father's Day. We had a great day here on the lake. I spent all day in the boat with my husband and a bunch of kiddos, and we were surfing and just doing everything you do at the lake. You can probably hear them playing behind me. Listen, I wanted to pop on tonight and just tell y'all how grateful I am for preparation and for having the years of experience that I have in preparation. It is the one thing, hi Lindsay, it's the one thing that has saved my bacon more than anything else out there, is being prepared and having a plan. And so we get to the lake, and of course there's tons of people, a lot of friends and family here on the lake, and everyone has treats and sweets, and of course there's some adult beverages going on, and just all kinds of yummy food. Had I not been prepared, had I not done the bulk cooking prior to going on the trip, I don't know how easily I would be moving through this day. But because I did that, and because I was prepared, and I had my snacks, and I had everything that was going to help me and support me in moving through the temptations, I haven't fallen victim to anything. So today has been a fantastic day. I hope that all of you take very seriously preparation, because it is the number one thing that will support you when you're going through different trials and tribulations, especially in the first part of phase 2. I've done bulk cooking for a very long time. Over 15 years now I have bulk cooked, so I'm pretty proficient in the kitchen. But believe me, I remember when I wasn't proficient. And I remember when everything was a challenge, how to package things, how to save things in my freezer, what to marry together that would work better. It does get easier. And then you realize that it's not only time saving, it's not only supportive, but it's very respectful of the way that you spend your money, because you can, when you bulk cook, you can stretch $1 a long way. If you're not doing it yet and you're greeting each meal individually, I really encourage you to do some research on bulk cooking. Go to my website, look up I have some meal stacking recipes on my website. I'm revamping my meal stacking cookbook so that my recipes are a little healthier. When I wrote that cookbook, it's been 12 years ago. And remember, in the beginning of my journey, the only thing I wanted to accomplish was to bring my family back to the dinner table. So the meals are rather indulgent. So I'm cleaning those up a little bit to fit better into an 80-20 lifestyle. But that cookbook is still available, and the new one will be available next year. So bulk cooking, super important, will really help you get over that hump. Of course, we have the end of the day practices. We have the reflection of the day's lessons, the happiness victories, and y'all, I hope you're celebrating every single victory. Thank you, Lindsay. It's a great trip. The happiness ladder and those victories are so very important. Today I skied with my husband and my kiddos, and I fell more than I actually skied. But to me, that is a victory. Another story out of the book, if you'll remember, I was not an athlete, nor was I a mathlete. I was a very average teenage girl, embarrassed and shy to try new things. So every time I put myself out there, knowing that the chances of me failing are pretty high, I feel a personal victory inside. So I hope that you are really taking your happiness victories to heart, and you're chronicling every time you choose to redirect your emotions or to put yourself out there physically where before maybe you wouldn't have done that. Of course, honoring your nutrition, honoring your fitness, making sure that you're giving support and getting support. It may be a little premature in the process to be giving support, but make sure that you have those people that you can identify in your life that are the people that you can lean into. They may not be within your home, and I can't drive that home enough. It doesn't mean the folks in your home don't love you. It just means that you may be the leader of this particular journey. So don't be resentful. Resentment will, of course, cause a lot of those neurotransmitters to start creating the negative hormones, and that's self-sabotaging, so it doesn't serve you. I also heard something very interesting about resentment that I would love to pay forward to you because it made so much sense in my mind. And resentment is attached to two things and two things only. So when you're feeling super, super resentful about something in your life, and this is outside of your food and fitness world, this is just your personal life, and you're feeling very resentful toward a person or a situation, it only means one of two things. And the first thing is, A, grow up and get over it, okay? And you know what I'm talking about. It's those times that you feel mistreated when you're actually just avoiding standing up and facing the reality of the situation. So grow up. Or two, you truly have been wronged and you need to make it right and you need to address it. So go to the person that you are having the resentment and make it right. So you're either not owning up to your own personal responsibility in the case of grow up, or, as I hear the splashing behind me, or you truly have been wronged and you need to address it and make it right and let go of the resentment. Resentment does nothing to the other person. It's like that old adage that you've heard 1,000 times. Drinking poison does not kill your enemy. And that's what those ugly emotions are. It's you drinking poison. So make it right. Either stand up for yourself or stop whining about it. One of the two things. That really hit home with me. Okay, I hope that's something that maybe you needed to hear. Okay, make sure that your support team is safe, empathetic, and solution focused. Those are the three things that you're looking for in your support system. Go to bed tonight, lay those suitcases at the foot of your bed, or that heavy suitcase that you've packed through the day. Bless the day for all of the lessons that it has taught you, and be ready to start fresh again tomorrow morning. Also know that when you're the next 4 hours until you actually lay your head down at night, these are going to be your most challenging hours. So really safeguard yourself. Go for a walk. Pick up a book, take a shower, take a bath, do something to break that routine of mindless snacking in the evening, okay? So all you're doing is interrupting a pattern. Interrupt that pattern, replace it with something else. Remember, we never ever give up something. We always replace a behavior. Hi, Michael Ann. So don't try to just cold turkey something. Have something in place to replace it with. Take a bath, go for a walk, call an old friend, catch up with someone you haven't talked to in a long time. Start your meal prep. When your mind gets focused on meal prepping, you're going to be less apt to get into the snacking mode. So maybe do your meal prep for the week, but find a new behavior. Okay, so you're in this behavior by breaking the pattern and introducing a new behavior in its place. These next 4 hours are critical to stay on your path to success. Tomorrow we're going to launch into day 6. Of course, I'll be back with a morning message for you. I love tomorrow's morning message. Of course, it's right there in the book. So if you have the book, you can go and read ahead if you like. Otherwise, I'll be going through it with you tomorrow morning. I love you all very much. As always, I'm praying for you. I'm sending you all my positive energy that I have. I made it through day 5. Yes. Thank goodness to prepping. Thank goodness I'm a seasoned prepper, because I knew how important it would be. And I did it ahead of time, and man, it saved me today, because there was temptations everywhere I turned my head. But I made it. A couple more hours to go, and we'll be facing day 6 of phase 2. This will be day 2 of phase 2. Day 6 of the program. So y'all have a good night. You too, Michael Ann. Have a wonderful night, and I will talk to y'all first thing tomorrow morning. Love you all. Bye.